Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to your hour of live readings. Sorry we're a few minutes late. I was just having some technical difficulties, but it's lovely to be with you all, and I hope you're all doing really well. For those that haven't met me before, my name's Kirsty Ashton, and I'm a spiritual medium, and I just love being able to connect with your loved ones in spirit. That really means a lot to me. But I just want to say a few words, something that came to me while I was doing a meditation earlier. And so many people feel they have to dull their sparkle, to not shine as bright as everybody else. But when in spirit they see us as nice, shining, bright lights, and we shouldn't have to dull our sparkle for everybody. We should be us, be unique, be yourselves, because you're all worthy of everything you want in life. And Spirit just love you so much and just want you to be you, be who you are, and just carry on being yourselves, because that's what's important in life. And don't let anybody drag you down, because you are who you are, and you are so loved by Spirit and by everybody here. And you've always got Spirit to lean on for help and for guidance. So just carry on shining so brightly as the people that you are. And I just had to say those few words. But how I tend to work is I will bring through somebody in spirit, and then I'll find out where I go. That's just how Spirit work with me when I do a live. When I do platform work, it's totally different, but I do like to change things, but it's just how I work at the moment. And I do see the comments, but I just work how Spirit want me to work. So it's lovely to be with you all today. I'll just have a drink and then we'll see where we're going. Let's see who we've got first with us today. But it's lovely to be back with you all. I do look forward to our hour of readings each week. I am aware of a lady stepping forward, and this lady is very, very lovely, very bubbly. Such a kind soul. She's coming across as very calm and collected and very lovable. Everybody loved her. I don't know the relationship at the minute, but I don't feel she reached a old age. She was gone too soon. Let's just see what else we can get from her. But she loved people, she loved socialising, and she was a really good listener. And she's coming across very nurturing and very loving. She does feel quite motherly. If it isn't mum, it's somebody that were very nurturing towards you, very kind and always there. She's just a lovely lady, a very good listener. Cornelia, so does this sound like your mum? And just as I've just seen your name, she has just stepped that little bit closer. And I know that you had a good relationship with your mum. And she's come forward because she's saying that you need somebody to listen at the moment. And that's why she's here. Because you've just needed some support, and you don't always know who to turn to or who will listen. But I know you have conversations with your mum regular, And she's saying, keep talking to me because I am listening to you. And there's so much emotion at the moment around you, I feel. Because she's just telling me that she wipes away the tears. I know she's greatly missed your mum, and she had a fight for life. She fought. She didn't want to die. She wanted to live longer. And she is glad that you do talk to her. But she wants to thank you for being you and for the help that you did give her, and the support that you gave her. Because let me see. She's just showering you with love and affection that you need at this time. But she's saying she has listened to all your questions and that she will help you in the best way that she can. But she's come forward to be that tower of strength that you need at the moment. And I feel there's been some negativity around you as well. And she's just saying we're not meant to get on with everybody. And I feel that you've had to take a step back from somebody. But she's so appreciative of you. She loved being your mum. She loved being a mum. She was so family orientated. She did everything for everybody, and that's what made her happy. And the bond that you have is just unbreakable. And I know you've been looking through some photographs recently, and you have some dotted around the house that your mum's just saying, I approve of them. And I feel she didn't always like a photograph taken, but she likes the ones that you've got. She does come around you a lot, and I do sense that you do feel her. Let me see. I need to give you the name Sarah. It's either a name around you or around your mum, but there is a Sarah somewhere. An Emma too. And I need to give you the name Mary. Your mum loved the hustle and bustle of a family life. She says, I didn't like the quiet. I had too much time to think. And she's just telling me that you're not sleeping very well at the moment. And she's just trying to help you. I feel that you've felt her sat at the end of your bed. If you haven't, look out for it, because she wants to make you more aware that she is there with you. Let me see. I need to give you a birthday that's coming up, because she just showed me a birthday cake. And she's saying I was partial to some birthday cake as well. She was had a little bit of a sweet tooth. But she wants you to just try and look forward. And with her help, things will get easier. I need to also give you January as a significant month. And that could either be for a birthday, a passing, or an anniversary. And I know she loved Christmas as well, because she's got on the Christmas carols. And she's saying I'd have a little sing-song. She goes, I loved just making everything nice for Christmas. I've picked a card for you, Cornelia, and it's this card. And it just says, shine from within. Looks are only skin deep, true beauty shines from within. And it's time for you to shine. This is your time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. And your mum's just saying that it's your time to shine. It's your time now to do what you want to do and to be brave and just get out of your comfort zone, because new things are coming. And January, I know I just gave you that. Your mum's just saying it's time to change. In January there will be a change and things will settle down for you. She's bringing a lovely, lots of colour around you. There's a lot of pink in your energy, and that's for love. And that's the love your mum has for you, but the love of all your loved ones in spirit. There's some yellow, and that's for the upliftment that you need at this time. She's putting you out in nature, because she's saying that's when you feel truly relaxed. But she's bringing the green around you for healing, for yourself and for those around you that needs it. But there's lots of lights above the girl's head in the card, and it's just your mum's just trying to lighten things up for you, to help you to shine brightly, because she just wants you to move forward, but move forward with her help, because she's just holding her hand out and she's saying, just trust, because I'll lead the way. And keep calling on her for help. And she just wants to give you the biggest hug. And just believe in you. Believe that you can move forward and get where you want to be, because change is coming. So I'll just leave all her love, and she has a lot of love for you, Cornelia, and her thanks. And I'll just thank you for working with me. She's a lovely lady. And I hope that helped. Let's see who I've got next. And hello to everybody that's just joined us. Oh, you're so welcome, Cornelia. I really do hope it helped you. I've got another lady, but this lady's very direct, always busy. She's always here, there and everywhere, very independent. She is feeling more grandmotherly. She spoke her mind, but she just loved being busy. And she would always, she's saying, I were the head of the family. She was the glue that kept everybody together. She goes, I didn't like fallouts. I just wanted she wanted peace and harmony and wanted everybody to get together. She suffered with her mobility later in life, and she had some arthritis as well. And it just made her slow down, and she didn't like slowing down. She just liked to be busy. And she always spoke her mind, but it always came across how it was meant to. And if she were cooking, she could have fed an army and not just a few people. Yeah, she cooked a lot, baked a lot. There were always fresh tea and cake there. Yeah, she was always baking. Or she's showing me loads of cakes and biscuits. And if you ever went for a coffee, there were you always got a sweet treat. I know a few of you can take this, so I'm going to try and give some more information to try and just split the link a bit. She loved flowers. She loved being outside. She hated asking for help. And she's saying, I asked for help too late because I needed help sooner than I had it, but I was too stubborn to ask for the help. But it was just her. This is just how she was. She goes, I was stubborn. And she goes, there's nothing wrong with that because it gave me drive to try and do more for myself. She's so kind and had a heart of gold. Let me see. I know who I need to go to. Feels like they're at a crossroads at the moment and lost which direction to go. She goes, they're feeling a bit stuck. And feeling stuck in a rut, she's saying. I am drawn to Mina. So I will work with you, but another name caught my eye. And I'm going to come to Melissa afterwards. But can I just work with you first, Mina? Then I'll go to Melissa. But for everybody else, just take what you can from the message, because I forgot to say at the beginning, there is always a message in a message. I feel, Mina, that you feel your gran around you. Or, your mum, sorry. And it's been hard for you since she's passed. That you've kept trying to move forwards. But you keep getting a bit stuck. You feel a bit flat. And your mum was the lady you'd always turn to. And that you miss her dearly. But she's saying, I'm still here. She goes, I'm still trying to help you. And she goes, I just want you to move forwards. She's saying there's opportunities that you've got. And to do the one that you know you'll enjoy the most. If that makes sense. That to trust your gut because you know which way you want to go. But yeah, you've had an uphill battle recently, and you've had a lot on your mind and you're struggling to switch off. Because all of a sudden your mum just made me feel like my mind were just so busy. And she's trying to bring that calmness around you, like she would if she were here, because she was your rock. And she still is your rock. And she's just trying to get you to believe in yourself more, because when she was here, from being a child, she would make you feel like you could do anything. And she's trying to bring that back around you, because she just loves you to bits and she just wants some change for you. Because she's saying you're very bright and you could do anything that you want. I know you like being outdoors, because all of a sudden she just showed me a lot of greenery, and that you find that calming, but also you like being by the water. So she's saying to try do things to calm your mind. And I feel there's somebody you've had to take. There's been a lot of negativity, or some people around you that not being very nice, and that you've had to take a step back, or you need to take a step back. And she's just saying you will feel better then, because you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. And she just wants change for you. She's given me the saying, people are in this life for a reason, a season, or life. And even the closest people we feel we'll be with for life. Sometimes we do need to take a step back from them to help ourselves. She's saying that you need to allow change. To get new beginnings, you need to allow change and to be ready. Because I do see new things coming your way. But she's saying you need to be in the right headspace for new things to come. I need to give you February as a significant month, and June, or the name June. And she's on about taking the trip that you've been wanting to go on. She's saying you need a break. She goes, it don't have to be a long break, but to get away from just some people, to relax. Because when you're relaxed, you're calmer and things will seem different. But there's somebody around you at the moment that are not seeing things clearly, and that's getting quite frustrating. I've picked a card for you, and it says fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. And it's like your mum said already, you need believe. Believing is seeing. Believe you can get what you want, to get where you want. But she's also just said, when one door closes, another one opens. So be brave and walk through it. Because there is a lot of new things coming your way. There's a lot of blue in the card, and your mum's just bringing the calmness around you that you need at this moment. And the green is for healing. So I don't know if you need some healing, or there's somebody close to you that does. And then there's some purple, and purple's for me is a spiritual colour. So I don't know if you already work with spirit, but I feel that you do send spirit because they're just trying to help you. And white in the card, for me, it's for peace. And it's just the peace that your mum's bringing for you at the moment. But she just wants you to stand tall and be proud of yourself. Because not everybody could deal with what you have dealt with. But in this card, as well as a lot of light, and she's saying she wants you to sparkle like you used to. Get that glint back in your eye. Because you are ready. She's giving you a white rose, and I feel that's significant in some way, but she's not telling me why. And she's giving you an apple crumble, and she's not telling me why, but she is laughing. Because I know she'd feed you. She didn't like seeing anybody go hungry. But she's just saying it's time for you now to look out for yourself, look after yourself, take the time you need for you. It's not selfish having time for you. Because even if it's just putting your feet up or watching your favourite film, you're important. And she loves you so much. And she's saying, just let me help you. Let me look after you. Keep talking to me. Because we'll go through this journey together, as we always have done. And I know you've got some jewellery of hers that's very sentimental and very treasured by you. And she's just saying, I'm glad that you got it. She just wants to give you the biggest hug. She did like a hug, she's saying. And she's just giving you a little peck on the cheek. And she's saying, you've got this. And we'll go through this together. So I'll just say thank you for working with me, Mina. And I really do hope it helped. Lovely, lovely lady. And thank you for working with me. Don't know if that makes sense, but she's just saying wear the jewellery more often. Because that's what it's there for. Melissa, are you still there? But you had a really good relationship with your nan. She's got a heart of gold. She was a character. Melissa I'm not very Billu. I'm not very good at pronunciation at times, but that's who I'm working with next. She was a character. She had a very good sense of humour. She was very passionate about her family. Billows. Thank you. Very passionate about her family and helping you all. And family to her were her life. If there were any rifts, she'd try and sort it out. She didn't like any arguments or anything, but she would speak her mind if she needed to. But it always came across the right way. She was a tough cookie. She had a stubborn streak in her. But she did appreciate all the help that she could get. And I know she is dearly missed. She didn't like big mug. If she were having we've gone to cup of tea. If she were having a cuppa, it had to be in like a china cup. She didn't like anything big and bulky. She's saying it wasn't. She goes, I was a lady. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Mina, and I'm really glad it's helped you. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, tea. I meant to say tea. And she had quite a lot of cups of tea in the day. Let me see. She always liked to look her best. She always made an effort with everything that she did. She says, I like to look nice. She goes, I love to get my hair done. And she was very popular. Everybody loved her. She could go to the shop for a pint of milk and she could be there ages because she'd see everybody and everybody loved her. She goes, I was a bit of a chatterbox. Let me see. Yeah, she goes, I did like to chat. But I know you had a really good relationship with her. And you would turn to her if you needed some guidance. She loved a bit of colour as well, because she keeps drawing me to the colours in the dream catcher behind me. And she's saying, sorry about this. There's somebody around you, Melissa, or if it's not with her, that's suffering with the either coughing or the chest at the minute. And it's really frustrating them. Because she's saying I'm sending them healing. But she hated it when she lost her independence. It's you. She's sending you healing for that. And because she's saying you send out healing thoughts to others, but you sometimes forget about yourself. She's saying, so I send healing when it's needed. And now we've found out where that she's taken it off me. But I hope you feel better soon. She didn't like losing her independence and not being able to do as much. When she couldn't. But when she's saying, when I was at my best, I loved having everybody round the table, finding out what you'd done in your day. And she loved watching you grow up. Because she's saying, I love watching you blossom. Because you have a zest for life. You loved learning. You loved new things. And there's something at the minute that you need her help with, if that makes sense. You've been asking her for something, and she's just saying it will all work out. And it's none of my business to know what she's talking about, but she's just saying it will all work out. She loved, well, there's either you or her like reading, because she's just give me a pile of books, and they look like novels. But she's saying there's something you've been wanting to do. And it's time for you to do it now. You've always put everybody first, but now do what you want to do. Start a new adventure, because it's your time. And she would have said that to you if she were physically here, but that's what she wants to say to you now. I feel she suffered with her eyes as well later in life, because my eyes have just gone a bit blurry. So I know she suffered with her eyes. Let me see what that was. She's saying she was a bit nosy as well. She liked to know what were going on with everybody. She goes, even on the street. But she's just so supportive. She goes, there was no harm in it. She goes, I just cared for everybody. She's saying, but she looks like she's peeking around the curtains just to see what's going on. And she is laughing. And she's got one of those laughs that once she started laughing, sometimes she couldn't stop. And she's bringing some yellow around you for some upliftment. She's saying to recharge your batteries, because it's needed. And she didn't like the quiet. She always had the telly on or the radio on, even if it were just for background noise. But I know she had some favourite programmes on TV that she liked to sit and watch, and she wouldn't answer the phone if anybody called when these were on, because she's saying that was my time. But she just loved everything. She's saying she got the send-off that she wanted. She loves the stories that are still being told. And there's something about a photograph that you've got of her. But she's... And I need to give you a notebook and pen for some writing. But she's not telling me why, she's just smiling. And you light a candle in somebody's memory. But she's saying you like candles as well. She's saying, I've just seen your comment about you dreamt that the time she passed, at the actual time she passed. And she's saying that happened to let you know. And because you're special to her, she just wanted that connection with you. She says, I know it was upsetting, but I just wanted that connection with you. I just wanted to let you know personally. And that was the type of lady she was. I'll just pick a card for you. It's this one. It says, inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but be safe. And I feel that you need that back in your life. You need that feeling free, like nothing's holding you back, doing something silly, something fun. She just wants to bring that humour and enjoyment around you. She's saying, do something with your friends, just have a laugh, because you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders at the minute. She's bringing pink around you, and that's for love. The love she has for you is amazing. There's the 3 people in the card, so I don't know if there's 3 in a family, or 3 children, or the 3rd of a month, which would be March as a significant month. But there's something with the number 3. The people in the card are out in nature, and she's saying, get a breather, go outside, listen to the birds, look at nature, watch out for the butterflies, watch out for the robin, because she's just trying to bring lots of signs to you. And she's putting a feather at your foot. She says, I just want you to know I am there with you. I am supporting you. And she's just bringing lots of light around you. Trust yourself. Trust with what you want to do. And I just see the word trust in lights. But she just wants you to stand in your own power now and do what you want to do in life. And she is there helping you every step of the way. So I'll just leave her love with you, Melissa, and thank you for working with me. Oh, you're welcome, Melissa. I'm glad it's really helped you. Let's see who I've got with me now. I've got a lady with me, and she feels like she's on a friendship link, but I feel who I need to come to today was friends with still is in spirit, was friends with her for years. Very kind lady. She was. Life wasn't always easy for her. She says, a lot of life I felt like I had the weight of the world on my shoulders. She's saying, but I got through it. I was always determined. She goes, I didn't want to pass. And it was sad that it was my time. But I'm not suffering anymore. I'm okay. Very loyal friend. Loved life. Very positive. Even when things were hard for her, she was still positive. Let me see. I know I need to speak to today. The brain's just not switching off. It's going a million miles an hour. But this lady just loved everybody. She was a good friend. She loved her family. She's so helpful. Let me see. She liked being outdoors as well. And she's shown me a garden, so I feel she liked gardening as well, but she liked to do it to relax, to switch off. She was a very intelligent lady. She says, I knew a lot of things. I loved being busy. And I feel if she were passionate about something. She'd talk with her hands as well. But she was a good friend. Let me have a look. Louise and Andrea. I'm going to go to Andrea first, but if you listen out, Louise, I'll probably come back to you afterwards. I feel that you had a special friendship, Andrea, that you were always there for each other, and you'd got each other through a lot in life. You could talk on the phone for hours on end. You might phone and say, oh, it's just a quick call to tell you this, and be on the phone still an hour later. But when you were in each other's company, you always, let me see, you could just chat. You were each other's rock. Both good listeners, but you just loved spending time together. Even if going out for a coffee and cake or going out for some lunch. Time were precious to both of you. And she's saying time is precious. She does come around you a lot, and I know that you think about her a lot. And you do still talk to her. She's saying like you did when she was here. And she's talking about when there's been times where you've gone to pick up the phone to call her and then realise that she's in spirit. Because that was the thing you'd always, if something good had happened, something bad had happened, you'd just pick the phone up and think, and then you'd be like, oh. But she's just got a lot of love for you, and she's seen you go through some photographs recently. She's showing me a pile of photographs, but there could be photographs on a phone or photographs. Because you loved creating memories together. And she's showing me like the coast, the seaside. So I don't know if you'd you went to seaside together or things like that, or if you just like being by the sea to relax you. She's talking about coming to you in your dreams. I don't know if that makes sense. There's something about your dreams. And there's something at the minute, say, and you're thinking, should I, shouldn't I? She's going, do it, because I would have done. So I feel there's something you've been wanting to do when you either put it off or debating something, and she's just saying, do it, please do it, because I'm with you. And she's giving you some sugared donuts. And I know she had a sweet tooth as well. But she loved having a sweet tooth. She says, I liked some chocolate, I like desserts, and it always boosted me up. And she's giving you a chocolate eclair as well. She's making me hungry. So I've got a very bad sweet tooth. I will admit it. Just wait a second. She wants you to go at Christmas. Because she'll be with you. And she feels giddy. So she just wants you to go to enjoy yourself. And it's your time to enjoy yourself, to relax and just do for you. She's making me hungry with all the donuts and cakes. And the donuts are those warm ones that you can get at the seaside with sugar on, which is really tempting me at the minute. I wish I lived by the sea to go and get some. This is the card we've picked for you. It says purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your questions. And I feel there's a lot of things you want answers to. But if you look within, you will get the answers. It's just, she's saying, being brave and getting out of your comfort zone. But you've got a really good intuition. And she's just saying, live life to the fullest. In the card, there's so much pink. And I know you've got a lot of people in spirit, Andrea. There's just so much love coming from the spirit world. And you remember each and every one of them. She's giving you October as a significant month. And July. I need to give you the name Mary, Anne, and another Andrea. There's purple in the card, and for me that's a spiritual colour. And it's just look forward. In the light there's a unicorn holding like an oil lamp, and to me that's spirit showing you the way. So just let them. Just trust, walk forward, and there is a new chapter coming for you. And there's white in the card, and that's for peace. And she's saying peace of mind and to calm your mind as well. But I'll just leave her love with you. And she's saying her humour, but most of all her friendship. And she will always be by your side. So just be brave. Enjoy life for her, because she is going with you wherever you venture. So just leave her love with you, and thank you for working with me. Louise, are you still there? Oh, I'm really sorry, everybody. Louise will be my last reading. And hi, Tony. It's lovely to have you here. And I wish I could get round more people. I really do. But I appreciate all the support from everybody. You could still take a lot of that, I feel, Louise. And the friend that comes around you, she was a true friend. And you miss that friendship. She's just got a heart of gold. And you don't always know who to trust in life. But with her, she was just everything. She's such a lovely lady, very down to earth, very kind. And she would have done anything for you, and I know you helped each other out. She's saying you're both chatterboxers. And you just put the world to rights. You talk about anything and everything, but you helped each other so much in life. And just always there. And that was, you were such a good friend to her, and I know as she was to you. And she wishes she was here physically still, because you've needed that friendship of late. But she's saying, I'm here now. I'm around you always. I'm only a thought away. So just always reach out to her. Talk to me, because I am listening. And I feel you do talk to her. She goes, talk to me more. Because you feel a bit lost at times. And you don't always know who to turn to. But she's here for you today. She always enjoyed life. She loved life. She was a huge believer in you. She's bringing gold around you, and gold for me is for new beginnings, a new chapter. And she wants you to enjoy it. It's not been easy, but she's glad that you're moving forward and looking forward. And she's raising her glass to you to say cheers. She just loved days out with you, going for cake. She's giving you afternoon tea, celebrating each other's birthdays. She's putting music around you, because I know you both like music. And she goes, I even had a little dance every now and again. And so I used to sing, but not always very well. I need to give you either the month of May or the name May as significant. I also need to give you a Sarah. And she's handing you a pink rose. And pink for me is for love. And she's got such an abundance of love. But she's bringing a lot of colour around you, just to give you that boost. She's bringing some healing around you as well. And I feel there's somebody close to you that's suffering with the lower back. I've picked this card for you. And it says light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto the current situation, and to remind you that light can penetrate through darkness. And your friend is just saying, light, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and go forwards. A lot of green in the card for healing and nature. I know your friend liked being outdoors, but with the nature, they're just giving you that grounding feel. So you feel at one, at ease. This lady's just stood tall and proud. And your friend's just saying that's how you should be. Be proud. You've dealt with so much and got through it. Go through that door, that new beginning. And she's saying about new learning. She's giving you purple, and that is a spiritual colour. And I feel you do sense spirit around you. And there's somebody in spirit that moves things around your house. So if you put your keys down somewhere and they're not there when you go back, I feel that somebody in spirit does that for you. And blue for peace and calmness. And I feel you like being by the water. And she's just saying, get there when you can. But she loved you to bits. And I feel there's another Louise as well that you can resonate with. And there's something you've been bottling up and you need to get off your chest. And she's saying you'll know when the time is right. But to try not bottle things up as much as you used to. The spirit are just doing all sorts around you at the minute. And they're just trying to help you get that connection. But to know that spirit is there with you, because you've got a lot of faith in them and they want to help you. I know you sense them there, but they're saying that, well, we've got to move things or do lights and stuff just to let her know she's there, because she ain't always listening. But the girl, she's just got like a rainbow of light coming down in front of her. And to me, that's the spiritual connection. But they're bringing the red through for passion and something that you're really passionate about. But just sit in your own power. If people don't agree with you, it's up to them, your friend's saying. But sit in your own power. Move forwards, new chapter and new learning. She's saying you're doing amazing and you've got this because I'm helping you and I will be helping you every step of the way. Just let's enjoy life together and let her help you and keep talking. She's saying keep talking to me, and I do feel she is working with you from spirit. Because she wants to help you so much. I do feel that she is working with you from spirit. So I'll just leave her love with you, Louise, and thank you for working with me. Well, I am really sorry, everybody. It has come to that time. It's been lovely to be back with you all this week. And I do really look forward to our time together. I wish I could get round more people, but just remember there is always a message in a message. And just take what you can from what you hear today, because your loved ones are always with you, because spirit is all around us and they walk beside us each and every day to help us. Just keep talking to them, keep asking for the help and guidance, because they want to help us like they did when they were here in the physical. So I'd just like to say thank you, and I will be here again next week, and I look forward to seeing you all then. So bye for now, everybody, and see you soon.